Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another video. Today we're talking about the House of Mouse, and it's crumbling right before our very eyes. We are watching the self-destruction of one of the biggest, most influential entities to ever touch this earth. They have finally admitted, Disney has finally admitted that wokeness is not the way to go. They are losing money, they are losing viewership, they're losing trust with the public, and I'm glad to see it. I'm tired of being preached to. I'm tired of all this woke nonsense. I just want to go to see a Disney movie with maybe a good message in the movie, but to be entertained. I do not want to be preached to about how I need to be this or I need to be that or I need to believe this. I want my kids, my future kids, I want myself to be taught good moral lessons, not woke stuff. So they have finally admitted their faults. One of the biggest, most influential entities to ever touch Earth has finally come out and say that being woke is making them go broke. Now, will Disney change after this? I don't know. After the terrible viewing of Wish, after the terrible show of the Marvels, not the Marvels. Is that what it's called? The Marvels, that new movie, the new Marvel movie that nobody went to go see, that flopped. All of this year, Disney has flopped. And not just one or twice. They have flopped constantly. Now, the thing about Disney is that, and about most movies, that to break even, you can't make the same amount that you put your budget into. You have to make a bit more. I believe it's double. So, and these movies, if they were lucky, barely broke even. Um, and you would think that Wish would be something they would try to make something special, something unique, something a once it's a once in a lifetime thing to do, because Wishes was supposed to be the 100th anniversary of Disney, and it did not do well. So I've never seen the movie. I don't really have much of an opinion on the movie. From what it looks like, I've seen some scenes and some images. It doesn't really look anything special. It's not like when Snow White came out, right? It's not something revolutionary. It's not something new. It's not something fresh. It's not a once in a lifetime thing. It was just a cookie cutter, poorly directed, poorly drawn movie from what it looks like. Poor main character. The villain looked kind of cool. He seemed pretty cool. But I don't know if you like the movie. If you like the movie, I don't care if you like the movie, but we're seeing Disney crumble right before our eyes, and I am all here for it. Go woke, go broke. Hopefully, this leaves a new opportunity for new animators or to step into the market and step up the game. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe DreamWorks step up to the plate. They did good with the Puss. I love that Puss in Boots movie, the second one. But we'll see if any new animators or anything can try to fill the void of what we as the watchers are looking for. Because it seems like Disney well, from this report, we're hopefully they change, but we'll see if they do. And if they don't, then oh well. So let me know your thoughts. Um, I loved I loved Disney in the past. I grew up with a lot of their movies. Um, they were great storytelling. One thing I loved about Disney was that they had this ability to show expressions without the characters saying anything. Like their animals, for example, they were able to get me to know what the character was feeling without the character saying how they're feeling. Um, so there was a lot of talent during the time with Disney. From what I read in other reports with Wish, was that this whole movie was a backstage disaster, or meaning what I mean by that is that it was just a lot of problems behind the works of Wish, which is unfortunate for what could have been a really good movie. But I like this whole idea they went with like the 2D, 3D thing. It just didn't. They just very amateuristically done, um, which is very unfortunate. I thought it was a really cool concept they were going for there. So, but it's unfortunate because a lot of Disney's most talented and most experienced animators and drawers left, and they got a bunch of amateurs who didn't know how to really do some of even the basic things. Like a lot of the scenes, the characters are in the center when they should be on the side. The coloring is a little weird. Like a lot of basic animation and artist things that they should know. But, you know, it is what it is. The House of Mouse is crumbling. We'll see if maybe they can turn things around. I hope so. I would hate. It's unfortunate because of this woke nonsense. People are losing their jobs and their livelihoods and their passion because when they fail a movie or when they fail a product, they lose money, and what is to make up for that? Well, who was the first one to go? It's always the workers. It's nobody else first. It's always the workers first. It's always the animators, the drawers, or people who work at Disney World, like people's livelihoods. And a lot of these people, I'm sure, don't care to be woke. They just, they got paid already, but from this last project of Wish. But if Disney keeps flopping, a lot of people are going to lose their jobs and it's not going to be pretty. So, but it is what it is. The House of Mouse. We shall see what they decide to do after their own acknowledgement of finally understanding that wokeness does not align with the actual audience. Nobody nobody cares about being woke. We don't want to be preached to. We just want something entertaining, something with good moral values, how they used to be. Something with a real life translated onto the screen. Something we can relate to. Not just being preached to, but something we can relate to, something we can understand. Tell us a good story. Don't preach to us. So, that's all I have for today. Hopefully Disney learns their lesson here, but we shall see if they do. I don't know if they will. But until then, everyone have a great week. We shall see you in the next video.